No więc tak wygląda nasz autobus. Tutaj mamy, proszę bardzo, ekrany, klima, wygodne siedzenia, dużo miejsca. I tak będziemy jechać. Wyjeżdżamy o chwilę po 8 i będziemy o 6 rano. 6 rano będzie. 6:30 będziemy w Bucaramandze. No więc 10,5 godziny.
Dzień dobry z Bucaramangi. Przyjechaliśmy na bus terminal godzinę wcześniej, ale mają tu windę dla bagaży.
No więc oficjalnie już możemy powiedzieć, że jesteśmy w Bucaramandze. Mamy naszych przyjaciół, których poznaliśmy w Stanach, z Kolumbii. Więc dzisiaj oni będą ambasadorem tego odcinka. Będziemy rozmawiać po angielsku i zrobię wam tłumaczenie, będą napisy. No a tymczasem oddaję kamerę Mafę.
Hola! Hi Poland, I know you remember me. How are you?
And Mafę, now you can tell what we're gonna do today and where we're going for now.
Okay. So the plan for today is we are going to take Marta, Mikey, and Pietro, Pedro, Pedrolin. We're going to take them to the Plaza Central, which is a place that's full of fruits, vegetables, so they can try different flavors from Colombia. And also after that, Jorge's family, he's Jorge. Jorge, say hi. Jorge's family has a cabin close by to the city, so we are going to do a small barbecue. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed.
And we may be able to see the Colombian cycling nationals, which are taking place today.
He's triathlete, so he's obsessed about it.
And today we have this sub 23 years old men's elite race. So right now we're walking to Plaza Central to try some food, and we're gonna see the riders passing by.
Potem jeszcze wieczorem, jak wrócimy do mieszkania, bo mieszkamy aktualnie u Mafę, no i pokażemy wam mieszkanie, przedstawimy wam rodzinkę i ogólnie wszystko będzie super.
So we are here. That's Viaducto Provincial, one of the main bridges of Bucaramanga. It was built in order to connect the city and make distance shorter. I think it's pretty beautiful. You can see nature around, and they have like a light show in the night, so maybe you will see it.
O, tam właśnie są te budynki mieszkalne, gdzie Mafę mieszka. Tu idziemy po tym moście, tu widać panoramę miasta z tyłu. Przypomina trochę ten most, który jest we Wrocławiu. Tak to wygląda i idziemy dalej.
We're currently waiting for a cyclist. This is the road closer, so right now the road is closed on both sides of the road because you have the riders coming through. They already have 7 laps, which is 150 kilometers to go. They have one more lap to go, which means that we probably will see them arriving to the finish line. This is one from Nubank. He'll be arriving in 45 minutes. Vamos, 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 duro! Sorry. Ahí les grité. La emoción. Ah, estos son los nacionales de ruta acá con Mikey. Vamos, vamos, duro! Última vuelta!
They are fast.
Więc tak jak widzicie, dużo się dzieje tutaj. Ja nie możemy przejść przez ulicę, właśnie zaraz znowu będą jechać. No tutaj Jorge jest trochę na tym punkcie. Ostatnio skończył Ironmana, więc widzicie, no. Są emocje.
You may see some riders coming in through. If they have a number and they are so caught behind the race, I guess it's like around 8 minutes from the leader. They're getting taken out of the race. So that's why we're seeing a couple riders which are at the end of the group, which are not racing anymore because the group was going so fast that they just couldn't keep up with the leaders.
You can talk also about the cars and the bikes and the...
So right now this is Colombian national cycling, which means that cycling is a team sport. So basically each rider has a team which is supporting them with mechanics, with other riders. Right now the guy who is winning, he is Samuel Flores. He's from Cortizo team, he's a team from Spain. He's working by himself. There's a couple riders, look at the one. So he's trying to catch up, but they probably will not. And that's a judge, the one that is on the bike. It's a judge who is determining like either if they're still going on the race or not. So We're currently going to Centro, to Parque Centenario, and that's where the race will be finishing. Currently, they have 15 kilometers to go, so probably by the time that we make it to Centro, we'll see the finish line in Mikey's channel.
Dime. ¿Ellos?
So this is the finish line in Parque Centenario. The people that you see up front with the yellow, the orange caps and the white t-shirts, that's Egan Bernal girlfriend and family. So they are supporting to their sibling, Ronald Bernal. And tomorrow we'll be seeing Egan riding around here.
Tutaj mamy metę i będą przekraczać tutaj linię mety za 20-15 minut. I no musimy tu zostać, bo Jorge chce zobaczyć. No i przynajmniej wam pokażemy, jak to wygląda.
And we are in the center of the city. Usually in Colombia, center of the city, it's the place where are the biggest institutions. So let's say it's the mayor's office and the department's office, as you can see in my, which one is this? In my right. So we have different flags. So the first one is Santander flag, which is the department. The second one is Colombian flag, and the third one is the Bucaramanga's flag. So they have different offices. This is governor's one, and that in that way, here, you can see it from here. That's the mayor's office.
Okay.
And this is one of the oldest churches in Bucaramanga. The name is San Laureano, and it has been made from that since 1855. That's a really old one. And over there, in the other corner, that's Justice Palace. I used to work over there. It's very beautiful, and if you see it like close by, at some point we are going close by, you can see the goddess of justice. So they have two big sculptures, really beautiful.
This is race directors. So this is where they're setting up the times, and this is like the president of the federation.
Proszę bardzo, Jorge już przygotowany.
Samuel, felicitaciones! Grande Samuel, felicitaciones, qué capo! ¡Bravo! ¡Ah, qué capo, hijo de puta! Le saca. No, qué man tan bravo. ¡Uro, uro, 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 uro! ¡Vamos, vamos, vamos!
Oye, eso está como pobre, ¿no?
Sí.
Jesteśmy właśnie pod podium i czekamy na
¿Y
nagrodę
dónde está
zwycięzców.
la gente que le gusta el ciclismo en Colombia? Ahí lo viven. Gracias, bienvenidas y bienvenidos. La camisa blanca con el tricolor que se irá para Europa, como la de Egan en la crono.
¡Qué buena, Samu! ¡Qué buena! ¡Felicitaciones!
Gracias, doctor Lucena. Gracias, teniente coronel.
Are you happy?
Yes, I was supporting him 2 days ago on the time trial. I have seen him training, and I have a picture with him.
So, hi everybody, we're in front of the Justice Palace of Bucaramanga. The name is Vicente Azuero Plata. So as you can see, it's this building over there. In the main entrance, there is two big statues. That's Themis, which is the goddess of justice. The main one in our city. It's really beautiful inside, but today it's closed. But I used to work over here. Kisses!
Teraz się przemieszczamy powoli do tego targu. Widzicie, jak tu wyglądają ulice, dużo się dzieje. Jakieś książki można kupić, ciuszki, jakieś puzzle, pierdoły. O, tu pan puszcza bańki.
We are in the Plaza Central, which is a place where farmers come here. They have spots so they can sell fruits, vegetables, meat, chicken, everything. It's like a big place. It's the main one in Bucaramanga. And we are in the second floor. Over here, there is like fruit places. So we want to make them try different types of fruits that they're typical from Colombia. So in this case, we have lulo, which is like a different type of passion fruit, but I would say mixed like with orange. Marta is gonna try guanabana. It's like white one, sweet. It's like milkshake, I would say. Order Pietro. It's gonna try passion fruit. I ordered tomate de árbol, which is, it's orange. It's very different than regular tomato, and it's used for juices over here. And Jorge asked for strawberry milk. And that's it. We're going to show you the juices and the impressions of each one once we have it.
Proszę bardzo, mamy marakuje, tak? Marakuje. Zaraz dowiemy się, jak smakuje. Co powiesz?
Że smakuje jak z polskiego kartonika sok, ale 10 razy lepszy, bez cukru.
For the record chciałam powiedzieć, że piłam to już w Stanach. Bardzo mi to smakuje. Jest jakbyście wypili milkshake'a z dużą ilością mleka i delikatnym posmakiem ananasa. Ja approve.
So Marta approve it.
To ja mam lulo, cokolwiek, nie wiem co to za owoc, ale smakuje trochę tak jak winogrono połączone z jabłkiem, może bym tak to powiedział. Ale bardzo dobry jest, no. Polecam. Owoce z Kolumbii. To jest pomidor drzewny, jest gęsty. Ma taki trochę posmak delikatnego pomidora, można powiedzieć, no ale nie taki mocny, taki może właśnie pomidorek pomieszany z takimi owockami jakimiś, kurde, nie wiem. No ciekawe.
It's a strawberry juice with milk. So it tastes just like a strawberry. But I mean, they're putting a lot of sugar in this here. The top ones I also like blackberry, Mora, which is also very good. You should have done Mora. My favorite so far, it is Lulo. Lulo is my favorite. That one.
Moja marakuja jest gęsta, kwaśna i jednocześnie słodka w tym wszystkim. I jak już wcześniej wspomniałem, jest to smak, który zapamiętam na długo, na pewno. Bardzo dobre.
Próbowałem tego, nie próbowałem Piotrka, nie próbowałem twojego, o. Dawaj.
Guanabana. What's the name?
O, guanabana. Jest spoko, ale ten jest najlepszy. Lulo the best.
That juice is tomato tree. It's like a type of tomato that we have in Colombia, but we use it only for juices. So it's this one. It looks a little bit different, more long, and inside it looks like lulo. We are going to show you once we start to walk around the plaza, the different fruits, and if we see this one, so you can check how it looks like, but inside is orange, like the juice. So salpicón is a mix of fruits. It has pineapple, watermelon, banana, papaya, I'm not sure. And they mix it and they do this thing. You can eat it with a spoon. It's very tasty. So you can try it.
My turn?
Yes, you're the victim. If you don't like it, Jorge will finish it. So don't worry, he's looking at you. Just...
Pachnie jak owoce.
Okay, go ahead.
Like it smells like fruits.
It's fruit.
Jest super słodkie. Jakby taki sok owocowy z kawałkami owoców. Ale super słodkie. Taki rodzaj, jaki? Guajawy tutaj mamy.
That's agres.
Oh, we don't have agres.
Też mamy, no, agres w Polsce. A ten żółty? This one?
That's pitaya.
To pokażemy wam, jak wygląda w środku. Marta piła sok właśnie z tego.
So, this is curuba,
Okej,
tomate de árbol,
okej,
guayaba,
okej,
lulo,
okej.
and that's maracuja. Passion fruit.
I ogólnie pachnie tu tak bardzo owocami. No i tak wygląda ten targ. Jak tu widzicie, mamy wszędzie właśnie stoiska z owocami. Też można sobie jakieś ciuszki kupić, jakieś inne pierdoły, o tu nie wiem, jakieś herbatki. No, tak jak w innych krajach też były takie właśnie targi. A zaraz idziemy na piętro wyżej i tam kupimy sobie mięso na dzisiejszego grilla. A tutaj mamy guadziawa, tak wygląda w środku i Marta będzie to testować. Proszę bardzo. Czy nie smakuje, okej. Tutaj jesteśmy na piętrze z miechem. Proszę bardzo. Widzicie, tu w zasadzie ma każde mięso, jakie jest dostępne. Też spoko jest to, że to mięso jest trzymane w lodówkach, bo w Meksyku jak byliśmy na przykład i w Gwatemali to sobie wisiało, bo tam też sobie wisi tak o, no.
Ale dużo jest w lodówkach też.
Czyli nie całe mięso jest trzymane w lodówkach, ale większość jest, proszę bardzo.
famoso runcho.
Runcho.
Es deliciosísimo.
Echemos uno también. Así, pedacito.
Listo.
What are we buying?
Chatas y panceta. The cerdo, that's pork. Pork skin, but beside the skin it has a little bit of meat, so it's more tasty. And then chatas, which is one of the best cuts of the cow.
Okay.
Since we're doing barbecue on a bar, so it's better to do blocks, chunks of meat instead of small strips. So in this case, we're gonna be having like 250 to 300 grams of meat on a block. We're gonna be putting several blocks on the bar.
Kupujemy jeszcze przyprawy. What you buy?
Mustard.
Musztardę, okej. Kupujemy musztardę jeszcze. Tutaj możecie też kupić co wszystko. Macie ryż.
Buy rice, beans, lentils. This thing is garbanzos, and we have different types of beans.
I kupiliśmy mięsa na 7 osób, zapłaciliśmy za to 115 000, czyli około 115 zł, więc uważam, że cena była naprawdę spoko.
Kupiliśmy wołowinę i wieprzowinę.
Na grilla na 7 osób, to jest... I ja kocham jukę, więc jeszcze kupujemy jukę. I pani powiedziała, że kilogram kosztuje $1. I tam obiera.
Tutaj jesteśmy w tak jakby miejscowości Mororico, znaczy to jest miejscowość, to jest na Bucaramanga.
We're exiting Bucaramanga. This is the road to Venezuela. So if we're going to Venezuela, we'll be taking this road.
Czyli wyjeżdżałem właśnie z Bucaramangi, żeby jechać do Wenezueli, to właśnie trzeba tą drogą jechać. I tutaj zaraz wam pokażę, mam nadzieję, będzie jeszcze widać takie budynki, które wyglądają trochę jak w Komuna 13 w Medellin, tam też będziemy.
It will take us about 4 hours to get to the Colombian border with Venezuela. The city on the side of Colombia is called Bogota, and the city on the side of Venezuela is San Alberto. So one of the things is that Bucaramanga is the second biggest city in the border with Venezuela. So that means that there was an exodus of Venezuelan people, so there was a lot of people who was escaping from the Venezuelan regime, and they were walking all these roads. So the migration of Venezuelan people, it was all taking place by foot. So we may be able to see some of them walking still this day.
No, it's like a
Refugee for immigrants. Like one of the things about these barrios or neighborhoods is that it's the people who are growing up here, they don't have much opportunities to get out of the neighborhood. I mean, some people study, some people could get out through sport, but you know, violence, drugs, or people can get very easily on the bad path of it.
Yeah, because this is a hill. And according to the...
One of the things from Bucaramanga is that we're currently located on a big fault zone. So there is seismic activity in the city, and there is some areas, according to the organization plan of the city, that should not be built. They should not be people living there because of
So
the
they built
risk.
it by them known, yeah? Like
Yes,
without
because
permission.
Without permission.
Yeah, the thing is like, as I was telling Marta, if you see the houses, they don't have numbers. So if the houses they don't have numbers, like by this metallic thing, and they just have it but painting, so that means that it doesn't have nomenclatura. Nomenclatura means that they don't have a permit for construct in this place, because according to the territorial plan of the city is not allowed. Because at some point they just can fail, or they are constructing like, let's say 2 floors or 3 floors when just is able to make 1.
But you said it's not super dangerous, like it's pretty safe in here, but just poor.
Yeah, I mean, it's not pretty safe. It's not a place that you can come here to walk with your phone in your hand. Like, people is not thinking on robbing you, but if they see the opportunity, they are gonna take it. Like, there is a famous saying in Colombia, so that's don't give papaya.
Don't give papaya?
Give papaya means like don't put it easy.
Okay.
Like, for example, Mikey walking in Novena Street, and he was with the camera in his hand, and that was the way, and I was like, bro, put it in the other hand. Like,
Don't make it easy, Mikey.
don't make it easy.
So one of the things from Colombia in general is that our weather is based on how high or what is the altitude of the place. So currently in Bucaramanga, we are about 800 above the sea level. We're currently going upwards, which means that the temperature will be colder. Where we are going to be spending our barbecue, I would say it's around 1,500 or 1,400 meters above the sea level. So you're gonna notice the change on the temperature. This is giving us a very good chance to have so many different type of fruits and crops which are growing up in different altitudes and weather conditions. Look at the cyclist. And that's also one of the reasons why Colombia is having such a big diversity, because of these changes in the water with such a short distance. So Colombia is the second most biodiverse country in the world, after Brazil. Brazil has a way bigger area. Something that is interesting and that is making Colombia be so biodiverse is the geography of our country. If you think about South America, one of the biggest part of the geography is the Andean Cordillera. The Andean Cordillera here in Colombia, it's very complex because you have 3 different mountain chains. Here in Colombia, they're called Western Cordillera, Central Cordillera, and we're currently at the Eastern Cordillera. Basically, in between cordilleras, we have valleys, and this is making a physical barrier in between the species of one side to the other. That means that we have a lot of alloctonous species. What is an alloctonous species? Are animals, fruits, or any species in general that only grow on this specific part on the world and nowhere else. So there's a lot of work from scientists which are still discovering birds, reptiles, animals, plants in general, and this is one of the reasons why, is because of this complex geography of the country. I was explaining that in Colombia we have also active volcanoes. On our history, not sure how many years ago, but I would say around 20 years ago, we used to have a town. That town was called Armero. Armero was destroyed on an evening around 2 a.m. because there was an eruption of the volcán Nevado del Ruiz. It's an active volcano in Colombia that caused an eruption. Something interesting about that eruption is that the volcano was about 50 kilometers away from the town, and the reason why the town was destroyed is because the lava was mixed with water. And since the volcano is such on a high altitude, about 5,000, 4,000 meters above the sea level, the water was mixed with lava. This is causing what you may see on your kitchen when you're mixing oil and water. Is becoming very reactive and very explosive. This was causing a mar, which was causing to lava, flash floods, and a lot of mass which was going through the valleys, and it ended up covering the town. How much the town was covered? So you can think on a building which has 2 floors. So the dirt was covering almost on the 2nd floor. So when you go on the town, I had the chance to go there, and you can see the top of the houses, which is covered underground, and that happened about 20 years ago. Okay, you guys came from Santa Marta. There's something very particular about Santa Marta, and is the highest peak in Colombia is currently held at the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta. It is about 5,600 meters above the sea level. And what is very interesting is that this high peak is not near where any cordillera. It's just a mountain which is in the middle of right next to the ocean and right next to the beach. And what is interesting about the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta is that based on the geologic history, it is thought to be a block which is added to the continent. So there is almost no way to enter Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta because this is a protected area. There's a lot of indigenous people. The indigenous people here in Colombia were people who is still holding their culture even after the Spanish invasion and and everything else. I don't know how they're called.
So we can go there now, like
to
the
Sierra Nevada de
tourists,
Santa Marta.
like a tourist or something.
You can go to one part, but you cannot climb up to the mountain, or you cannot go too deep into the Sierra Nevada because this is a protected area only for indigenous people. So these big mountains that you may saw next to the beach in Santa Marta. So on the right you're seeing the contention walls. So these walls are meant to avoid landslides. So any square that you see, I don't remember what is the technical name of that, but basically it's a rod that is holding the mountain. So it's not allowing the mountain to slide down and go into the road.
Czyli zabezpiecza góry, żeby po prostu nie zsunęły się.
Puedes llamar a Steve.
No i dojechaliśmy, tak wygląda brama. Tak Jorge idzie otworzyć i wbijamy do środka. Staliśmy w prezencie od przyjaciół tutaj. What's his name? Kokadas. O, proszę bardzo. Mamy różne smaki.
To są, is it coconut?
Czyli kokos.
Kokos z różnymi smakami.
No, zaraz spróbujemy wszystkie. Dobra, to dojechaliśmy na miejscówkę i powiem wam, no jest magicznie. Jesteśmy wysoko w górach, tak jak Jorge mówił, 1500-1600 metrów nad poziomem morza. 1800 metrów nad poziomem morza. Tam widać za mną miasto, ale teraz aktualnie jest dosyć mocne zachmurzenie, więc nie będzie widać aż tak dobrze. Ale pokażę wam miejscówkę. O, tutaj możemy sobie usiąść. Tutaj mamy domek, który jest bardzo ładny. Tam na dole też można sobie usiąść. Tutaj też, proszę bardzo, wchodzimy do środka. Tutaj już jest cała ekipa. Say hi! Tu będziemy przygotować, tu mamy kuchnię. O, tutaj też można sobie usiąść. To jeszcze wam pokażę, jak to wygląda, bo jeszcze ja tutaj nie byłem. O, tutaj są, o, tu możemy sobie spać. Kurde, fajnie tu mają, powiem wam. Proszę bardzo, też możemy spać. Tutaj jakieś wielkie łóżko też do spania. Pokoik. Łazienka jedna, łazienka druga, proszę bardzo. No i tutaj spędzimy sobie wieczór dzisiaj. Zrobimy sobie grilla, posiedzimy, więc super. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podoba taki format vloga, bo kurde, no fajnie, że możemy pogadać sobie z lokalsami i nam poopowiadają wszystko na temat, jak to tu wygląda. No bo nie mieliśmy do tej pory okazji, zazwyczaj wszystko na własną rękę sprawdzaliśmy z własnego doświadczenia, bo to co wyczytaliśmy w internecie. Będzie prezentacja naszego jedzenia. To jest cooker.
Cooker Jorge.
Cooker Jorge. Show me.
So we're cooking.
Zobaczcie.
So this
Jak
is
wisi.
pork. This is pork.
Czy to jest świnia? To jest świnia?
Beef, but we have two different seasonings. So this is one in particular. This is another type of seasoning, and this is one that is just pepper and salt.
Nice.
We'll be eating this in probably 2 hours.
O, czyli za 2 godziny będzie gotowe. No, czyli poczekamy sobie chwilę. No, teraz pakujemy ziemniaczki, a tam jeszcze mięso się dogrzewa. Już nie mogę się doczekać.
To jest
normalnie.
juka.
A tu mamy jukę. O, to jest to, co widzieliście dzisiaj, co pani nam obierała z tej kory, to jest juka.
Sobie trochę ziemniak.
No, a mafę już wpierdziela. No. A tu już mamy gotowe mięso. This is ready, yeah?
Yep, you can try.
Okej, I will try. Uwaga, próbujemy. Pierwszy kawałek mięska, nie wiem co to jest. O kurde, no. Fajnie, tak rozpływa się w ustach, tak. Nie jest słodkie.
Tak, is it sweet?
Approved. Słuchajcie, no i mamy w końcu, finalnie. Mamy mięso, mamy ziemniaczki, mamy jukę. Tutaj już też inni jedzą, więc smacznego wszystkim. Tym razem nie powiem wam, ile to kosztowało, bo oni zapłacili za wszystko i nie chcieli pieniędzy. Widzicie, jak to jest kolumbijska gościnność. Słuchajcie, to by było na tyle na dzisiaj. I jeszcze na sam koniec dzisiejszego dnia pokażę wam super widoczek, jak tu jest nocą. Patrzcie na to. Jeszcze wam pokażemy te barrios z nocą. Jak to wygląda z drugiej strony, będziemy teraz zjeżdżać, będzie ładnie wyglądać. Mam taką nadzieję przynajmniej.
Mañana solo el señor que ama a la gente en ciclo. Nosotros no montamos ciclo, entonces no nos quieren. Sí, entonces somos nosotros, no sé,
Patrzcie na to, tutaj na takich małych motorkach zapieprzają.
You see how
Wyprzedzili nas przed chwilą.
Is it a bike or motorbike?
it's a bike, but they fix it in a way that they can go faster. So the idea is that if you're closer to the ground, your center of gravity is lower, which is allowing them to go faster speeds. And they usually adjust the things. They do weird things on the bike, like they put the forks upside down, they put the handlebars upside down, they adjust the brakes. They do crazy things. Like those bikes, I mean, I'm a bike guy, and I know that those bikes, the way that they work on that, it's kind of like an art, but it's still sad because they don't have any regard for safety. So they can easily die, and they end up dying on this. They're not dying, they're basically crashing, breaking bones, whatever. But it's pure
But they move fast.
adrenaline.
Yeah, but they're
pure
fast.
Adrenaline. It's just so what they do is that they hook into a camion, or they hook into a car, they go uphill, and then they try to go as fast as possible as a pack. Yes.
Nazywa się to Gravity Bike, więc możecie sobie sprawdzić, jak to wygląda. Ale przed chwilą nagrałem dwóch chłopaków, jak zapieprzają jak cholera tym